Welcome back, everyone. Here is the Cetus X FPV kit from BetaFPV. We will check out the LiteRadio 2 sim after this. Neat packaging and looks like a great gift idea. Carrying case is included. It is actually identical to the Aquila 16's case in size, just slightly different in color. Please support my channel by using the affiliate links in the description. Thanks. The theme color is white with the Cetus X. All components are secured by straps, starting with Cetus X quad, followed by LiteRadio 3 transmitter, VR03 analog video goggles, accessories pack with extra props and tools, an extra set of batteries, and finally, charger and cable. All parts at a glance. LiteRadio 3 with white gimbal guards. The radio is thicker and more comfortable to hold. Smooth sticks with full travel range. Power button is at the center. They included a mount for neck strap, revised from the previous version. Flip switches are replaced with toggle buttons. They are quite large and should be easy to adapt for new pilots. The back hatch opens and it accepts an external nanotransmitter module. Built-in 2000 milliamp battery in the radio. Bind setup buttons and USB-C port at the bottoms. The Cetus X quad is already bound, so no need to bind again. USB-C port charges the radio and can also be used in simulators. LED flashes red when charging, green when it's full. Size comparison of LiteRadio 2 and LiteRadio 3. VR03 Goggles comes with the Cetus X FPV kit, a typical box goggles that uses a 3-point mounting strap. It features a collapsible antenna and microSD card slot, supporting up to 64 gigabytes. Make sure it is formatted in FAT32. You may need a third-party tool if using one larger than 32 gigabytes. Buttons for searching channel, record, and playback. Power switch and USB-C port charging. It is fairly comfortable and light for being a box goggles. Adequate for most pilots, especially beginners. I've covered this goggles in detail previously. Please check this video out. Cetus X has a unibody design. It uses a traditional puller config with props sitting higher, less likely to be damaged. Camera canopy. Tilt angle can be adjusted without tools. Antenna extends backward, not optimized for range, but crash protection. Very smooth, aerodynamic frame body, even screw holes are hidden. I like the little feet that keep the motor screws from hitting the ground. They also help clearing uneven surface during takeoff and landing. The props are Gemfan 2024 blade. They are paired with 1103 11,000 kV motors, optimized for 2S. Flight controller boot button and connection ports are at the bottom, along with LEDs on both sides. Power lead is 2BT 2.0 plugs in serial. Antenna points forward just like other BetaFPV ducted quads. Okay for average range. The frame is not super stiff with some flexibility. It is a little tricky to reach the socket. Use a pair of tweezers if needed. This Cetus X uses a Betaflight controller. Let's check the settings. Betaflight 4.4 comes preloaded with the quad. The F42S15A board does not have a barometer. Please support my channel by using the affiliate links in the description. Thanks. Smart audio on UART2, leaving one port available. Flip over mode angle has already been configured. Air mode is enabled by default. Notice that dynamic damping Dmax isn't at 0. We'll find out if motors run hot. Drift wobble 1 gain is also a little low. We shall see how the quad tracks in flight. Built-in ELRS receiver is SPI based. It will be tested as well. All the switches came mapped. Arm on the lower left button, and flight modes on the upper left one. Buzzer is on the lower right button. Finally, turtle mode is on the upper left button. Note the props out direction when replacing propellers. The commonly used OSD elements are already pre-configured. Quick comparison to the Aquila 16 quad. Pusher config versus puller. Larger 2-inch props, camera canopy position, and 2S versus 1S LiPo. About 96mm wheelbase with the Cetus X. Dry weight of Cetus X is 56.1 grams. Aquila 16 weighs 47.4 grams. I can tell Cetus X will be way more agile. About 87mm with the Aquila 16. Cetus X's camera tilt range is definitely larger from 0 to 40 degrees. The kit comes with 4 451S batteries. Funny that they are not 2S. The charger charges 2 LiPos at the same time in a little over 30 minutes. 2 are used at the same time, and they are inserted together into the slot. Finally, props remover, spare 2020 props, USB-C port adapter, and a Phillips screwdriver are included. Get ready to fly. Long press power on the radio and the LED turns solid blue. Plug in both BT 2.0 jacks to turn on the quad. Solid green light indicates connection is made. Lay the quad flat and wait a few seconds. Finally, use the lower left toggle button to arm and start flying. Please support my channel by using the affiliate links in the description. Thanks. The beginner-friendly quad has a lot more power with 2S compared to its 1S counterpart. It flies pretty locked in, and the sticks feel responsive and linear. A little over half throttle is enough to send the quad vertical while powered by 2S. Very smooth and controllable, it tracks great for being a ducted quad. Amp draw can still get pretty high when punching harder. It could use a larger pack for flying harder. The quad tracks well even at higher altitude with wind blowing. Prop wash, but recovered almost right away. With such a thick frame body, it is unfair to compare this to a racing quad. Yet the speed is not shabby for what it is. Landing can be tricky with the toggle arm button. Pushing it in does not unarm right away. It only registers after the button pops back up. So unarm earlier or it will bounce off. Flight time at 4 minutes with a mix of punch-out and freestyle. Motors are cool. Pack number 2, LQ still solid at about 150 meters. I think something is chasing after me. Yikes! The dog wants to chew it up. Doesn't look like it will give up. Battery running low, and timing cannot be worse for landing. Literally a dogfight. All right, bud, you win. Fortunately, no dog or quad was harmed at the end. Generally, indoor flights are better with 1S swoops. For the sake of testing, we have set up a small track and see how it goes. Despite the inertia being heavier and the excessive thrust from 2S, it can still weave around the course with reduced speed. So, arguably, it can be used indoor if you don't mind the noise level. It is better to turn on crash recovery feature to minimize damage when flying indoors, as the quad tends to stick to whatever it touches without it. Simulators are great for those who wants to experience FPV before committing. LiteRadio Sim 2 may be one of the most affordable options at less than $20 USD. Simple yet protective packaging. It just looks exactly like a normal transmitter radio. Please support my channel by using the affiliate links in the description. Thanks. This controller is exclusively for simulator, and there is no built-in battery. A power button in the middle, which we don't really need to use. It is plug and play. Functional toggle switches that can be mapped to different functions in a simulator. USB-C port at the top. USB-C cable and user manual are included. It is installed as a standard game controller in Windows when connected. Using one of the most popular simulators, Liftoff, for testing, it recognizes the controller automatically. It does not react to my inputs, though. Let's calibrate. Just follow the on-screen instruction and go through the steps. And the controller is finally calibrated. Toggle switches can be mapped to different functions here. Just flip the switch on the controller, and it is mapped to the selected function. Or you may skip if using the default keys. Let's fly. Using the same style of gimbals, the grip and the sticks feel the same as a real radio transmitter, yet at a fraction of the price. I don't have a library of simulators to test it on, and I expect that most of them that use the standard game controller interface would be fine. LiteRadio 2 Sim is a great tool for complete beginners to test drive FPV. Not having to worry about battery drain or take the radio out for practice also benefits pilots of all levels. Setup can be a little hassle. BetaFPV could work with major simulator developers for a better out-of-the-box experience. I like the fact that firmware updates can be applied to the controller for continuous support. Cetus X FPV Kit is a comprehensive package for budgeted, new pilots. LiteRadio 3 is a nice upgrade with better grip and features. Good for both thumber and pincher-style pilots. Powered by 2S, the quad is much more capable for outdoor, especially with wind and gust. Larger 550 mAh packs also fits, good for faster and longer flights. While the quad is capable for both outdoor and indoor flights, the analog video is a limiting factor. Those who don't mind spending a bit more may consider the Cetus X HD kit. All product links are in the description. Lastly, A big hand for Beignet the dog, the first animal background actor in my video. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.